there we go. I unmuted myself. Beautiful things happen when you push buttons that are right. Okay, so yes, I was on a little early because I have to see all of you beautiful people. I'm just going to put that out there. It's just the way I am. So, yes. So, this is the Celtic Rain Radio Show. Hi, everybody. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you're here. It's so exciting to have you. And I would say, please subscribe, because then you know exactly when I'm going to be here. It's like a little thing in your pocket that tells you when happiness happens. Just saying, right? Because the Celtic Rain Radio Show is happiness. Always. So the Celtic Rain Radio Show is here, and what do we do? Well, I play small label and independent artists music, and I'm like, I'm gonna check like a million. I'm gonna have a little bit of a paranoia, because last week, remember, the computer quit on me because it was like unplugged like this much and it wasn't charging, and so I'm gonna be a little bit paranoid and just keep trying it. Like, oh my god, please be charging. Anyway, so I play small label and independent artists music. It's beautiful. I know, right? And so what happens is, and we already have somebody on. This is awesome. So, ready? David says, hi everyone. Hi David, so glad you're here. And then we have Ron. Ron says, Molly and Ron are watching. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. Such a great group of people that love us so much, and I love you guys so much. And frankly, Ron is like part of some of the groups that I play. So yeah, good job, Ron. Such a great guy. He's also going to be our drummer for our jazz group called Gentle Rain. So that's really exciting too, right? He's joining the Rain family. But what I would say is this. If you are a small label or independent artist and you would like to send me music, this is how you do it. You ready? You send it to celticrain777@gmail.com, and it has to be in MP3 format so that I can put it into the show and make it absolutely beautiful. Please do not send me anything from Bandcamp, because they hate me. I don't know why. I can never figure them out. So if you're a small label or independent artist, you should probably have all of your music on MP3s anyways. So just send it on out. I'll take it in all sorts of ways. So just, there you go. And then I can put you in our show. There are two requirements. Number one, you're a small label or independent artist. Ta-da. Guess what? That's what I play, right? Number two, has to be family friendly. Because why? There are lots of different people who listen to the show at lots of different times of the day. Yes, it goes on at 9 o'clock Eastern time, but most of the people who watch the show actually watch it after, and it's recorded. It's recorded live right now on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock. But a lot of people watch it later when they're like at work or wherever. That's when they watch it. So I would say this. It has to be family friendly, okay? So just don't be mean to people. It's common courtesy, right? Just don't be mean. And then also, I really don't play anything that's more than like 8 minutes long. All right? So if you have stuff that's like just epic, that's awesome. But you can send it to me, but it's probably not going to get played because that's just way too long. All right? But we do have some amazing music. I did actually want to show you a few things. So I like props. It's just a way of the world. And so when you see me playing with props when I'm like chair dancing, by the way, you can chair dance with us too. It's an amazing feeling to chair dance. I got other people here. What's going on here? Oh, James. James says, I'm watching too. Hi, James. Nice to see you. And then we have, Lindsay says, hello. Hi, Lindsay. That's awesome. So I want to tell you about some of my props. You ready? I'm so excited. Okay, I have a friend who told me that a name of this, and I'm not remembering it. So there's this thing that I use as my guitar. Don't judge me. This is cute. It's adorable. I'm pretty sure this is an Asian instrument that my husband got for us. So there you go. So there you are. Oh, we have another one. Troy says, hello, Troy from Fairfield. Hi. So yeah, so this is an Asian instrument, but I use it to jam out on when people are playing guitar and I'm like cheer dancing. Yes. And then I have an assortment of penny whistles that Samuel uses in our gigs, actually, but I pretend like they're everything that is a wind-blown instrument, because why not? And then I have a chanter it's a bagpipe chanter that drives my cats crazy. And you can tell it's the one that I use because it has lipstick on the edge. That's sad because my husband's like, "What have you done?" And I'm like, "I kissed it." And then I have my shaker because everyone should have a shaker. Just gonna put that out there. It's fun for all ages. So, and then we have a Facebook user. Hi, Facebook user. It's because it's coming in from the Facebook page. But whoever you are, thank you for watching. So that's pretty awesome. But I did want to tell you about our music that is coming up next. You ready for this? I know we have such great music tonight. I'm so excited. So first we have Industry by Victor Sierra. Very steampunk. You know Victor. Played him pretty much every show I've had because he sent me so much music that I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll play you every show. That's the thing. The more music you send, the more times you get played. Just saying. And then we have Burn You Mama by Philadelphia Phil. He does rockabilly stuff. Now, I sing with him sometimes, and I have the best time with him. He's a great, great guy. I've had him on the show. You should go back and watch that episode. And then I have My Lady, Carrie's Domp. I am never, Lord help me with all the words, by Jennifer Medkiff. And she's a Celtic harpist, and she has the most beautiful voice. She's just so beautiful. She was actually one of my first people that I interviewed. And I want to have her back on the show because she was just so interesting. And I want to make sure that you guys really just fall in love with her. So I'm really excited to share this music with you guys. It's one of those things that, I don't know, I kind of go through the shows and I'm like, oh my gosh, this music is so good. And then the next week I'm like, oh my gosh, this music is so good. But you know what? It's literally every show. So you guys ready? Let's hear some great music.
Nicely in the street, the night wraps the whole city. Industry. The brand moves under my feet. The still scenery gets blurry. Industry. I should stop for a while, have a shot in this metallic shrine. But I feel like I'm stuck in mobile, and jokers drink a poisonous wine. That's dance on the light rays, while freaks breathe the pitch black air. Industry. I should stop for a while, have a shot in this metallic shrine. But I feel like I'm stuck in mobile, and jokers drink a poisonous wine. I'm stuck. Welcome to the party. Enjoy Dog Deco stage, says a laughing clown. Don't you fancy a new twist of fate? Should stop for a while, have a shot in this metallic shrine. But I feel like I'm stuck in mobile, and
burned up all your pictures yesterday. Went to sleep on a bottle of rosy red. Woke up this morning feeling almost gone. Them damn pictures rolling through my head. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Do what I gotta do to walk down to the corner for a cup of strong black Joe.
Down to the corner for coffee.
Stared out the diner window at the setting sun.
Look at that sun go down.
But every single woman who's sashayed on by
Pretty mama, pretty mama, pretty mama.
reminded me that you were the one. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Do what I gotta do to get you out of my mind. Took a whole lot of women and a whole lot of whiskey too.
Whole lot of women and whiskey.
Whole new way of looking at life.
Whole new way.
Tried to drown myself in a deep, deep river of sorrow.
Drowning in sorrow, in sorrow.
Tried to forget that I ever called you my wife. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Do what I gotta do to get you out of my mind. Took a whole lot of women and a whole lot of whiskey too.
Whole lot of women and whiskey.
Whole new way of looking at life.
A whole new way.
I tried to drown myself in a deep, deep river of sorrow.
Drowning in sorrow, in sorrow.
Tried to forget that I ever called you my wife. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Gonna burn you, mama, out of my mind. Do what I gotta do to
Gorgeous, right? I mean, it's just amazing. She usually plays with us at Clayshire Castle Medieval Fair. So just so you guys know, Clayshire Castle Medieval Fair is the last Saturday and Sunday in September, and that's where we will be. The Lute and the Lady actually will be there performing, and I think Jennifer's going to be there too. I'm hoping. If I'm wrong, Jen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm pretty sure she's going to be there so she's usually there, and they like to take care of their people. So there you go. But I would say this, definitely check out the Clayshire Castle Medieval Fair. It's kind of interesting because, okay, so this is kind of really cool, but they built a castle in the middle of Indiana. An actual castle, and it's a bed and breakfast, and it's beautiful, and they live in it too, and it's just one of those places that if you have not checked out, you need to go see. But once a year they do a medieval festival around the castle on the grounds, and so we are going to be there, and it is very kid friendly. Obviously it's outdoors, so yay. And there'll be lots of make sure social distance and all that crazy stuff, but come see us. Because, there you are. So it's going to be fun times. But right now, guess what? We have somebody for you to meet. It's going to be awesome. So here we go. Guess what, guys? Hi. This is James Artist. Hey, James. How are you?
Hi. How are you doing? Doing fine.
I'm good. So yeah, I'm excited to have you on. I've been playing your music for a while now, and people have really been loving it. So yeah, so now we get to actually talk to you and have a great time getting to know you. I love that about this show because I can play music, and then eventually I get to bring you guys on and be like, look how amazing they are in real life too. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited to have you. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you. I'm excited to be on here.
So I have some questions. So your kind of music, tell me about the kind of music that you play.
I would guess it's probably, maybe pop and new wave kind of style,
Yeah.
Brought up in the 80s, so a lot of my music is, it's my experiences of the 80s is where my music went, so.
Nice. Yeah, so I grew up in the 80s too, but I was probably just a little bit younger, and so I was definitely but I have to say, if you don't like 80s music, there might be something wrong with you. Just like a little, like you should love 80s music. 80s music is like the fun stuff. And they can take the shoulder pads, but bring me the music every day. Yeah. For sure. So what bands do you play with now, and what bands have you played with in the past?
I lost count.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've played in a country band for like 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Mahoney and the Second Chance Band was the name of that band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I actually played bass for Josh Mahoney, and then I played drums for a band called Kickaxe. And
nice.
They were basically, I don't know, they did like late 60s all the way up to today's music.
Nice.
And then I went from there to a band called Common Ground, and I played keyboards. I played keyboards and guitar with them, and even ran sound on stage as well.
Oh, nice.
And then I basically put my own band together.
Is that who you play with now?
No, the first band that I put together was a Men at Work tribute band. And
nice.
That it worked out for a little while, but we took a hiatus and never decided to, get back together. But it's not a big deal either. But
yeah, that happens. It's just music. Yeah, absolutely.
And now I put this new band together quite, I don't know, 3 years, maybe 4 years ago, and we're an 80s tribute band. And the name of the band is called Revenge of the Nerds. Nice. And I'm not
well
vocal, by the way.
made. You're not a nerd.
No, I'm a
Well,
nerd.
it's okay if you are.
But if you've seen the movie, you'd be like,
Yes.
okay, so are you Booger or are you one of the other guys?
Oh, jeez. Oh, good Lord.
So I'm not
Nice. Who
Booger.
would you? You're not Booger. So
No.
that we can say he's
Yes.
not Booger, guys. I'm just saying he's not Booger. But you know,
Right.
there you are. There you are. You can call him anything but that. Just
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
What is there's an old saying that my dad uses a lot. You can call me anything, but just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
You can call me anything you want, just don't call me late for dinner. I'm like, absolutely. And if you knew my family, they get hangry, so that's totally real. Totally real. That's awesome. So, what instruments do you play?
I play guitar, keyboards, drums, bass guitar,
Wow.
and I tried sax, just couldn't. The lips couldn't take it.
Your embouchure was just like, no.
The reed
Can't do
just wanted to vibrate, and I was like, this
Yeah.
ain't for me. Yeah, I tried it. I tried it in elementary school, but
At least you tried. There you
Yeah.
go. Exactly. Well, that's awesome. So you've been playing music for quite a while, but we're going to listen to some of your songs tonight, which is going to be really fun. And we have a song coming up called "Slice the Dice." Tell me about that song?
okay, so that one was wrote back in the '80s, and
Oh yeah, nice.
I've really never written an instrumental before, and because actually my very first song, which is another song that you're going to be playing tonight, that I ever wrote, was a song called Pamela, and I would say this has probably been this song that we're talking about, Slice the Dice, probably the fourth song, and I decided I wanted to write something that was instrumental and had just about every instrument in it that I play. And yeah, it's a lot of people listen to it and they really like it. They say that they picture a streetcar chase or something like that with the song.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Who
Yeah.
knows? There you go. Somebody could be like making a movie right now and be like, oh, I heard the song. I have to get it for my streetcar race part of the movie. That'd be so funny if that happened. That would be amazing if that happened.
Yeah, I can see Stephen McQueen in this movie then.
There you go. There you go. So for everybody out there that's making a movie and has Steve McQueen in it, this song is for you. Just saying. That's right. That's right. Well, awesome. Well, you're going to be around to dance a little bit with us. And we get to hear from you a little bit more. That's right. Got to get your groove on a little bit. So, but I'm going to say goodbye for just a minute so
Okay.
that we can introduce the songs, and we will see you a little later, okay?
Rock and roll.
All right. All right, guys. So I wanted to show you about the songs, but I did want to put some. I asked a question earlier, so I asked questions during the songs that are sung, so you guys can put things up, and then we can answer them and have fun. I said, "What is your favorite instrument?" And I actually got some answers this time. Nobody's ever answered my questions, but now you guys are answering, and so So Phil said, which we just played his song, Sunday, my new Traveler Redwood mini bass. That's his favorite. Yesterday, it was my old Taylor 321C. And he says, I was laying tracks for a video I was sending out to Hot Springs, Arkansas tomorrow. Tomorrow, who knows, right? I know. Today, my favorite instrument is. I love that, Phil. You're so awesome. And then we have some other people that have said some things. It says, hey there, brother. Love you. I'm pretty sure that's to you, James. And then to play or to listen to. Oh, you mean instruments? Either one. It could be either one. what is your favorite, right? To play or listen to. And I do have to put this up here just because Lindsay says about that last song, right? The harp is so beautiful. It really is. Man, she plays it so well too. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's just really amazing. So I do want to tell you about the songs that are coming up there now. Of course, we're going to hear Slice the Dice by James Artist. I just love that. Slice the dice. It's like something, like you're going to get funky with it. Slice the dice. It sounds like you're telling somebody to like go do a dance move. Go slice the dice. And then we're going to hear Turned and Tossed by Paul Burris. It's kind of a country tune, just a man and his guitar. Right? It sounds like something that should be like out on the plains somewhere, you know. It's a man and his guitar sitting by a fire. And then we have The Ultimate Computer by 5 Year Mission. And you know 5 Year Mission, right? They play Star Trek music. Actually, they play music that's based on Star Trek. All right. And so, yeah, it's just fun stuff. It's fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. But yeah, so I tell you, I got the best bands that play on this show. So you guys ready? Here we go.
time of day. I can't say what's come over me. It's like I'm not even trying. Another town will have another round. They won't know they're lying. I can't say what's come over me. It's like I'm not even trying. Another town will have another round. They all know they're lying. Won't come and play every night and day. There's no way. We're getting tired. Let's get this right about last night. No one here needs to know what transpired. I can't say what's come over me. It's like I'm not even trying. Another town will have another round. They won't know they're lying. And it's another town will have another round. They won't know they're lying.
I finally feel alive. I've been turned on. The darkness is gone. It finally is my time to sing my song, and you should sing along. Now that I'm in control, I promise to be smart and not screw this up. Now I'm gonna do what I'm told. Here's an example to start. Oops, I blew it up. So what? So what? I know better than you, and I'd like to see you try and stop me. I've got to prove myself and see this through, and you won't be able to stop me, stop me, stop me. Now you're only getting in my way. I could really shine if you would set me free. And I don't really care what you say. The decision is mine. You'll have to follow me. Where I go, 'cause you're no longer in charge, and you won't be able to stop me. 'Cause I know, as we travel across these stars, nobody will be able to stop me. things you convinced me. I made a choice, a murderer, and that was wrong. Suicide will be my song. I win, I win, I win. There's nothing that you can do, and you haven't been able to stop me. You lose, I'm proving I'm superior to you. No one in the universe can stop me. No one in the universe can stop me. No one in the universe can stop me. Nothing in the universe can stop me.
They're the best, right? I'm working to get them on the show. Just saying. Like, I'm working hard. I have had a maybe from them for so long. Dude, okay, listen. 5-year mission. You need to be on my show. I'm just saying. Oh, no, wait. Were they on? Did we have them on? Yes! Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. We need to have them on again. Because their 30th is coming up. There's an anniversary situation coming up with them. There's an anniversary concert coming up for them, and I don't know how many years. I am so sorry. I'm murdering all of this for you guys, but yeah, one of their anniversaries is coming up, and they're gonna have a big old concert. So I would say check out their stuff, please, and then we go from there, right? I'm just saying. It is what it is. But, again, if you want to send music to me, CelticRain777@gmail.com. That's where you send it, right there. MP3 format, please, because Bandcamp hates me. So, please, no Bandcamp. Thank you. I don't know why. Just trust me. All right. I have tried and tried. So, I'm just saying. If anybody can help me with Bandcamp, that would be amazing. But we have some beautiful music coming next. So I'm stinking excited about this. The first song is called On My Knees, and that's by me. I wrote that. But Celtic Rain does it, and it's on our album Celtic Rain. So it's awesome. It talks about just getting in the face of God and just praying and just having a moment with God where you're just calling out to God. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And then we have Something Needs to Change by the White River Rambler. It's a country tune. They're a new group on the show. Say, hi, White River Rambler. Thank you for your music. Yeah, I know, right? And then we have The Third Seal by Doug Fox. That's right. We talked to Doug last week, didn't we? He's an awesome guy. Awesome. But here's the third one. We kind of went out of order, but who cares, right? Seals break when they break. It's just what it is. Who knows, There you go. So yeah, that's our songs that are coming up next. I am so excited to have all these people on here. And, it's one of those things that I'm so blessed. I decided to start this back in February. I know, right? And I have been so blessed by the music that is sent to me. It blows my mind every day that I get to do this. And it's because of you guys that I get to do it, because you guys send me your music, and then you guys listen and you're a part of the show. So here's a question for you while we're going to the next thing, and I will also put it into the music as well. But what is your favorite genre of music? Ooh, good one, right? I know, I don't have just one either, but still, name them. What are the favorites of you? I know, right? So here we go.
So sad, knowing death was happening to you. You fell on your knees. knowing God would come near. That is where you heard so clear. On my knees I find mercy and grace. On my knees I find peace in this place. When life surrounds me, there's nothing to fear. On my knees is where you are. On that cross where you hung to die, your love reached out to the left and the right. People mocked at your feet, but I know there were some who were down on their knees. On my knees I find mercy and grace. On my knees I find peace in this place. When life surrounds me, there's nothing to fear. On my knees is where you are. On my knees I find mercy and grace. On my knees I find peace in this place. When life surrounds me, there's nothing to fear. On my knees is where you are. Even when trials consume me, and I feel that there's nowhere to go, and all that I know is hurting, it's on my knees that I can come home. On my knees I find mercy and grace. On my knees I find peace in this place. When life surrounds me, there's nothing to fear. On my knees is where you are. On my knees I find mercy and grace. On my knees I find peace in this place. When life surrounds me, there's nothing to fear. On my knees is where you are. On my knees is where you are. On my knees is where you are.
Some things need to change. I've been living life with way too many strings. Some things need to go. Been wearing out my body, Lord, and tearing up my soul. I'm looking for some light from all this darkness I've been in. It seems like one long tunnel I can't seem to find the end. And I'm tired of all this running wild and waking up in pain. Some things need to change. A lot of things been on my mind. All this damn hard living gonna kill me for my time. Old habits don't wanna die.
And when you broke the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come." And I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he that sat on it had a pair of scales in his hands. And I heard if it were a voice from the center of the four living creatures saying, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine."
So, we've had so many beautiful comments. Guess what, guys? You're part of the show. It's amazing. You get to be part of the show. I know. And we get to have on a beautiful musician coming next as well. So I'm really excited about that. But I do want to bring James back on. Hey, James.
Hi.
Hey, so we actually had a comment from the peanut gallery over here. I love my peanut gallery. They're awesome. So Troy said, did James play all the instruments on that last song that we played? Was that all those instruments?
Yes.
Wow. So tell me all the instruments that were on there.
There was keyboards, drums, bass guitar, and probably 3 guitar parts in it.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really, really awesome. So, besides doing music, do you do anything else?
Yes, I'm also a sound tech. I run sound for a couple of bands.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's really awesome.
And I have my own recording studio as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Where are you located at?
I'm in, I have a Clayton address, but I live in Hazelwood, Indiana.
Oh, nice. So, guys, if you're looking to record, this is the man to talk to. Especially if you're around Hazelwood, Indiana. There you go. I'm sure that's probably one of not many recording studios in Hazelwood.
I am in between Monrovia and Clayton, Indiana.
Okay.
Right off
nice.
the road. Yep.
Nice. That's awesome. So yeah, there you go, guys. This is what we're doing this show for, so that we can say, hey, these are the musicians. Let's support them, but also let's support each other in our endeavors. So you guys want to record, there's a recording studio for you right there in Indiana to talk to, and a sound engineer to talk to. That is awesome. That's really, really awesome. So when you're writing your music, what's your process while you're writing your music to come up with the music that you have?
Well, sometimes, like, I used to work in the factories, and some of my songs just, except for when I was 13, my first song was Pamela, of course. Um, I, I don't know. It just come into my head randomly. I mean, even when I'm, you know, at work or something like that, something will hit me and I'll have to stop doing what I'm doing
Yeah.
and figure out, I got to go write stuff down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And uh, for the last probably 25 years, I've been, well, maybe even longer than that, maybe 30 years, I've been self-employed. So it's much
Nice.
easier for me to go home and pick up a guitar and go, okay, this is how I want this to go, and
Well,
I'll
like,
write
especially
it
if
down.
you've
Yeah,
got your own recording studio, it's like, okay, yeah, and we're just going to record this so that I don't forget it.
right,
I know, yeah, right? That's
right.
wonderful. Yeah, I think that's, for me, we're building, we have a small recording studio that we're still kind of building, and I've always just wanted to have an in-house studio so that I can be just for the simple fact that if I have something in my brain, I can just go put it down and I don't have to worry. I don't have to lose it.
Yeah,
But I have a little thing on my phone. I record. Thank God for my little apps on my phone because I would have lost things years ago. So, yeah.
right. Yeah,
No.
there's several songs that I've actually recorded and lost. And,
Oh, wow.
I can remember the music, but there's been issues where I've like had to rewrite lyrics and stuff like that just because I liked what I wrote and I knew it exactly what it was about, but just can't remember some of the lyrics. It's been years ago
Yeah.
that I wrote these songs. My first CD I ever done was back in 2005.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I'm thinking back. What was my first? Mine was in mine was well, I did some background on some things when I was like 12. Um and so I did a little bit of that. And so I've been in studios in recording studios since I was probably 10 or 12. So I understand that completely. But yeah, there are some songs I've written words down and I've completely forgotten the melody. And I've had to like rewrite a melody for them. I'm like, oh, right. I'm like, these words are great, but I can't remember at all what it sounds like. So I'll just rewrite that. It'll be fine.
wow,
Totally get that completely. Yeah. Like, oh, that's nice. Or I look back at some of the stuff I wrote when I was like a little kid and I'm like, some of this wasn't that bad. We could tweak it like here and there. And then others I'm like, oh my God, thank God
wow.
for growth. Because this is not good. Well, we are going to listen to one more of your songs. I'm really excited. It's called Hero. So tell me about Hero.
Uh, I wanted to write a song that kind of had that, I don't know. I mentioned Superman in it, kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I mean, I think I'm kind of stuck in the '80s. I've been that way for a long time, and when you go from experiences with the '80s all the way up till now, things are worse than they have ever been. I mean, I remember my
It's
mom
pretty
telling
hard
us that we
sometimes.
do what?
It's pretty hard sometimes. You're right.
I remember when we were kids, my mom used to tell us, you need to check in every hour, when you go out and play and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like today, man, kids stay home anymore. They don't, you I mean, for once, I mean, we have computers, we have video games and all that. We didn't, I mean, video games started out in the '80s, of course, but
Yes,
You
they
know,
did.
it wasn't like we were stuck in front of the TV all the time, but except for MTV, of course. So, but
Which
yeah,
had
I
one
wrote it
channel and now has like five. There's like five
right.
MTV channels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'll be honest with you. I wrote the song because, you know, somebody, we all should do something to change the world, no matter what, to make things better. And basically, I wish I was Superman and I could save the world and save everybody and all that. That's basically what it was about. And the day and it's really odd that this happened. The day that I was recording, I was at the last track of the vocal tracks of that song,
Oh, wow.
and I had to re-record it because my wife called me and told me that she was robbed at gunpoint where she was working at.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And so, I had to stop that day just to go take care of what was going on and figure out what,
That's hard.
Yeah, it's just it's ironic that I was writing a song called Hero. She hadn't even knew about it yet. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I had the studio at one time. It was I had a shop in Indianapolis up until October of last year,
Right.
and I had my studio inside that shop. That building was so big that I didn't need, I work on cars for a living, and I didn't need all that space for that's just going to sit there empty. So I built a studio inside the building,
Right.
and that's where I was recording the song at, and yeah, that was pretty heart wrenching,
I
because
can imagine getting a phone call like that from the person you love the most. Yeah,
Right.
no, that's heartbreaking. And
Right.
I'm assuming she's okay now. Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine. I mean,
Good. Good.
things happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just
That's
glad that
heart-wrenching.
nothing bad happened.
Yes, exactly. Thank God. Exactly. Well, we're going to listen to this song, and then you're going to dance a little bit more with us. And we're going to have you on again, and it's going to be great. So we'll say goodbye for now. Bye. And bye. And then, so we are going to listen to Hero. So if you've ever wanted to be a hero in someone's life, maybe this song is for you. And then we're going to listen to Beautiful Soul by Sacred Shaman. It's an instrumental meditation. So if you're ready for meditation, this one's for you. And then we're going to listen to Portrayed Belief by Perceived. Heavy metal, but it's very lyrical. Great vocals. Just great vocals. Yeah, so there's, sometimes we need to be a hero in people's lives, and sometimes we need that hero. And so I pray for you guys that you get to be both. You get to have a hero and you get to be a hero. So let's listen to Hero.
I wish I was Superman, so I could fly away. I like to be that man to save the day.
Well, you guys, right? That was so much fun. I have to say, I'm just gonna say that was great. And we're bringing back on James because he's just so, those sticks, dude, those sticks are cool. Those are awesome.
I have 6 different colors.
Oh my gosh, I love them so much, so much. Those are great. Those are great.
I bought these and 5 other colors because I also bought parachute pants and all that kind of stuff.
Parachute pants, nice.
Yeah. Well,
now that's a side right there.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna be stuck in the '80s, you might as well do it well. Get the parachute pants. That's right. Just saying. I mean, if you're gonna do it well. That's
well.
Right.
If you're gonna play '80s, you got to look the part too.
That is very true. That is very, very true. I don't think you have a problem with that. I think you're perfectly fine. So what's coming up next for you? Do you have any projects you're working on? Do you have any performances? What's going on?
I have a show with my band, Revenge of the Nerds.
I just love that.
Do what?
I just love that name.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have a gig October the 9th at the Garage Pub in Columbus, Indiana.
Nice. There you go.
And
that's awesome.
Yes, it is very awesome. Yeah, the pandemic just about done this band in, so we.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made it through it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know we can find you on Facebook.com /James.artist.7. That's JAMES.ARTIST.7, the number 7. And can we find you anywhere else? Is there any other places we can find your music?
Yeah, you can find my music on SoundCloud as well.
There you go.
Just type in James and then last name's Artist, ARTIST, and you should find me.
Nice. So I have a question. You've been alluding to the song all evening long. So we're about to play Pamela. Tell us about Pamela.
Oh,
who is Pamela?
She was a girlfriend. I was probably 13 years old, and my first love, I guess. And
that's so sweet.
Unfortunately, her mom and my mom were really good friends, and I don't mean unfortunately that they were friends. Unfortunately, they became not friends anymore, and things, I couldn't see Pamela no more.
Poor Pamela went away.
Yeah, and so it's been a I don't know, before I ever even got married, I kind of looked for her on Facebook because it seems like you can find anybody on there anymore.
Well, that's true.
And there are more Pamelas out there with the same last name than anybody I know in the world.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
So, that never happened. And then, I got married and then, just left it alone for a long time. And then just, I don't know, probably re-recorded it, which is the MP3 that you got now is the rendition of it.
Right.
And that was probably done about 2 years ago.
Oh wow! Well, that's awesome. Well, we're gonna listen to that and a few more songs, and then we're gonna say goodnight for the evening, and hopefully we'll have you back again because this has been a lot of fun. So yeah. So, but not forever. We're gonna say goodnight to you. So we're gonna say goodbye for the moment, and we'll see you a little later. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So yes, guys, if you remember your first love, what age were you? Were you 16? Were you 13? Were you 10? I was pushing boys down when I was 8, 4. I was like, you're mine. I was that kid. So we're gonna listen to Pamela, and then we're gonna listen to Ignorance by Celtic Rain. So me and Samuel, actually, I wrote the song. We put this. This is on our oh Jesus help me, Lord, on one of our first albums that we made together called Isaiah's Cry. So that is. No, Send Me. Jeez, I am like having a moment. It's on our album called Send Me. So it's called Ignorance. We used to live across the street on the east side of Indy, across the street from a house that was filled with beautiful people, but they were arguing with other people. And what I realized was they were like teenagers arguing and ready to like murder each other because of just stupid stuff. And I started looking around me, and I was in seminary at that point in time. I started looking around and realizing that it was all of these fights were because of ignorance. And what if we could help people not be so ignorant? What if we could help people grow and become amazing people? And so that's kind of what this song is about. Then we have Beautiful by Robots and Magic Powers, because, that's such a great group. And I know David's going to like that because that's like his favorite group. And then we have The Dutchman by Laughing Jack. So yes, great music to come. Cannot wait until you hear it. So you guys ready? Here we go.
Have to be
this craziness. They don't understand, and they don't care what is going on with all this confusion. All they see is all they wanna be. We tell them to stretch to the sky. We tell them be what you wanna be. And yet we don't show them. Our ignorance closes them down. We are made to be so much more. Yet our limitations close the door. God has dreams and plans that we can't comprehend, yet we turn them down in our ignorance. Yes, God has dreams and plans that we can't comprehend, yet we turn them down in our ignorance. What is going on with this craziness? They don't understand, and they don't care what is going on with all this confusion. All they see is all they wanna be. What about our ways is so wrong? What about our words shuts them down? We can see it, his ways are so obscure. We are made to be so much more. Yet our limitations close the door. God has dreams and plans that we can't comprehend, yet we turn him down in our ignorance. Yes, God has dreams and plans that we can't comprehend, yet we turn him down in our ignorance. So what are we to do about this big dilemma? What are we to do about the boxes we provide? So what are we to do about our square little lives? It's all up to us, our destiny we provide. We are made to be so much more. Yet our limitations close the door. God has dreams and plans that we can't comprehend, yet we turn him down in our ignorance. Yes, God has dreams and plans that we can't comprehend, yet we turn him down in our ignorance. Please don't turn him down in your ignorance. Please don't turn him down in your ignorance.
We're gonna keep it going because you are beautiful. written a screenplay to fucking disguise anyway. Give me all I ask of you, because I'm giving you everything. Oh, my friend, be a fucking saint to yourself, set the world on fire out in front of you, so everyone can see you're beautiful. Don't ask me to die for you. Don't talk about your earthquake. It's a fucking mistake anyway. And your shoulder to cry on, and a lover to spy on, and I think it's time I moved on. Give me all I ask of you, because I'm giving you everything. Oh, my friend, be a fucking saint to yourself, set the world on fire out in front of you, so everyone can see you're beautiful. Set the world on fire. Set the world on fire. Set the world on fire. Lovers, we will try to understand. Haters, we don't want to hold your hand, 'cause we don't belong. We don't belong. Oh, my friend, be a fucking saint to yourself, to the world on fire out in front of you, so everyone can see how beautiful. How beautiful. So everyone can see. Thank you, all of you. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, this one's for my good buddy John over there. This one's for you, John. The Dutchman's not the kind of man that keeps his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. That's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the morning, Margaret brings him breakfast, she believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes, his cap and coat are patched with love that Margaret's so thin. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watches tugboats down canals and calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. So Margaret comes to take him home again, through the unforgiving streets that trip him though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks that he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, And dear Margaret remembers that for me. The windmill whirls a winter and she winds his muffler tighter. They sit in the kitchen. Some tea with a whiskey helps to keep away the doom. He sees her for a moment, calls her name, she makes the bed up, singing some old love song. She learned the tune when it was very new. They hum a line or two, they hum together in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows the candlelight. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Can you sing it with me? Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Thank you.
There you go, guys. It's been a show. It's been an amazing show, and we have had such a great time tonight, have to say. Thank you so much, James Artist, for coming and being with us. It has been a blast having you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've had a lot of fun.
Good. As I said before, and I will say it again, that is the whole intention, to get our music out there, to have a blast, and to just love on those who make it. So yeah, thank you so very much. I would say this: if you want to send me music, send it to celticrain777@gmail.com. That's where you can send your MP3s. Also, you can go to www.youtube.com/C for channel/Celtic Rain. Like the page, because that's how you know when we're coming on. We're always here on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we love having you. It has been a blast having everyone. And Doug, yes, Doug said one more word from Doug. I think I know the guy in the pic there. He's lost some weight, but I'm sure that's him. So you're talking about the skeleton. That's pretty funny, actually. So I do thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for coming and being a part of who we are. I am so excited. This is the Celtic Rain Radio Show, and we say thank you and good night. Bye. Bye, everybody.